Alright, this is episode 1 of the Canaan Hunter Board podcast. We don't
Yes.
know what we're going to talk about, but this is our podcast and we're better. This is the best podcast, definitely. No, not clickbait.
Yep, and no faces either.
No faces, only profile pictures.
Yep, and cats.
Cats, yes. Alright, so what are we going to talk about for our first ever podcast? For the first thing that we're going to talk about for our first podcast.
I don't know.
You don't even know?
I had to be
Alright,
quiet for a second.
gotta be quiet for a second? Alright.
I
What do we
had
talk
to.
about? You had to? Alright. What do we talk about?
I don't know. Episode 1, so something that
Yeah, gotta be
starts it all.
something that's just the best thing that we can think of right now. Should we interview someone later in this episode? Who's awake? They're not probably gonna be awake, but we can interview someone. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, the person who you texted
Yeah.
earlier, that one.
Yeah, alright.
Text
We
them
can
again. I'm not gonna mention their name without their consent.
Okay, well I already probably mentioned it. Um so that could be interesting, but we don't know that for sure.
Yeah, but you can ask.
Yeah, I could probably ask.
Here,
We can
I'll
do that
ask
later
right
though.
now.
Okay. Yeah.
Just to like, we're bored, not the
Yeah, we're
boring
bored.
podcast, the bored podcast.
Yeah, we're the bored podcast. We're not the boring podcast, even though this is probably pretty boring. We're the
Like
bored
how to make
podcast.
yourself unbored.
Yeah, this is how to make yourself unbored by listening to a very boring podcast.
Yep.
Alright, so.
Alright, I messaged them.
Alright. Okay.
It.
So, the first thing that we need to start off is Caden, our secondary host, got suspended at school.
No.
Let's hear
It's
that
not
story
what we're
right
talking
here.
about that.
Let's hear that story right now.
No.
Alright.
No. And end of first episode.
Hey, let's hear that. Let's hear that. The story. Everyone wants to hear it. It's the talk of the town.
But why?
Because. All right, let's go.
Okay. Well. So. Yeah. Exactly.
That's an amazing. It's amazing.
I know. Coolest of living. That explains
So,
it
what is your
all.
opinion on Joe Lombardo beating out Steve Sisolak?
Adam Laxalt, Catherine
Adam
Cortez
Laxalt.
Masto.
Don't vote for Adam Laxalt. Don't vote for Catherine Cortez Masto. Don't vote.
What is going on?
Don't vote. Don't vote. Don't vote because voting. Don't vote if you're 18. Don't vote if you're. Don't vote if you're not 18. Yeah.
I'm like a Hunter over here is 13.
Yeah. I'm a teenager.
Except he hasn't gone through puberty. He still sounds like his cat. So
I do sound like my cat, and I am also very short.
not as short as me.
Yes. And if you're wondering who's Caden, Caden is that little girl in his profile picture. Is that girl in that profile picture? That's his little. He was being funny, so he wanted to dress up as a little girl.
No, that was Hunter actually. I was spending the night at his house and we were doing it was a dare. I dared him to do that and then he did.
Oh wow. Misinformation on the first episode. Wow.
Exactly, about Adam Laxalt.
Adam Laxalt, Catherine Cortez Masto. Wow.
Yeah.
So
I'm a preteen. You're a teenager.
Yeah, I'm a teenager.
So I
lost my innocence. I lost my innocence when I committed multiple war crimes on Iraq.
Okay, well,
It's probably not a good thing to say on our first episode right there.
It's one way to start a new conversation.
It's one way to start a new conversation. So, what is your opinion on the war in Ukraine currently?
Well, it doesn't it's not being as mentioned as before. Like before, it was
Yeah,
like the biggest thing, the biggest event in the world. Now it's just
yeah,
like
it's like
now
COVID,
it's like it's yeah. It
like
feels like it's over.
yeah, but yeah, and also, did you hear that COVID is now not a pandemic anymore? It's an epidemic currently.
Whoa.
That is amazing. People
Yes, it is.
literally went through four. This is the stupidest thing I'm ever said. People actually went through 3 years of that. Like some people will never go through this in their whole entire lives. And then this was the
The whole
craziest
pandemic
thing.
that
Yeah,
shuts
this
down
whole
the
pandemic.
world. It literally
And
shut
this is
down the
even
world.
crazier. This is crazy because like the last time this happened, like 1910,
Yeah,
19
and
teens, no one had smartphones. Say you went to your friend. Say you went. Your best friend was named Billy. You went over to go see Billy's house, and you ask
yeah, but
him, and you ask his mom, "Hey, where's Billy?" She says he's dead. You wouldn't know
no,
about
no,
that
no, no,
two
no,
years
no,
in advance.
no.
Billy
What she
dead.
says? No, what she says is Billy is hanging out with Jimmy right now, and Jimmy is hanging out with Cheesecake, and Cheesecake is hanging out with Hunter, and
I'm not
Hunter's
hanging
hanging
out
out
with the
with Kaden.
Jesus.
Okay. Anyway, so we've lived a decade
We've we went 2020. We
through
can all
so
agree
much.
was probably the worst year
Huh?
that all of us has probably seen in our lives.
Wait, what?
2020 is probably the worst year of a lot of people's lives currently.
Well, my worst year was 2017
That's when his sister
because
was probably born.
what?
Is that when your sister was born?
No, my sister was born in 2015.
Oh.
I swear.
Mm.
Wait,
Did
is she
you
like
forget what
NII?
you? Did you forget? Okay.
No.
So
Anyway,
what
so
happened in Oh, we also have probably not breaking news, but was breaking news a couple months ago. The Queen died on my 13th birthday.
yeah, Beyonce.
Beyonce. And it's known that Caden Clough, our fellow podcast member, had something to do with it.
I did, and you know what that was?
What?
I heard about it. That's what I had to do with it. I heard about it.
But why were you in the United Kingdom on September 8th in 2022?
Oh yeah, she did die on her birthday. Do you know what that means?
He did it. Caden Clough did it. He's
No,
admitting
that
to a
means
murder
you
right
did
now.
it. That means you
No,
did it. Like,
I
hey,
was in
happy
school. I
birthday.
was in school.
No, you. It was your birthday, so
I
you
was the
took a
one who asked
vacation
her. I
trip.
was the one who asked the
You went
queen
on a trip,
to say
a vacation.
on her cameo to say I'm cracked at Fortnite. I was the one who
No,
said that.
you went on a
Definitely.
vacation to the United Kingdom for your birthday
Then
and
how did I?
brutally murdered the
Then
queen.
no, no. I did not
Okay,
do
sorry.
that.
You didn't brutally murder the queen. You gruesomely murdered the queen.
I don't think that's any better.
Exactly.
It's probably not better. Um, other news. I don't know any other news, but we're gonna continue this because we've only done this podcast for 8 minutes and we want an interview.
We only been have. Yeah, I texted it, but it didn't
Our
reply.
special guest. Our special guest is probably like, why are these people making a podcast?
Yeah.
So I actually know a story of why Kaden got suspended, and I'm gonna drop it
No,
right here.
stop it. I
So,
thought we were past that.
so he
Did
was
you guys know
brutally.
that Hunter is a monkey?
That's
He
racist right there.
literally likes to
So
throw
Kaden was
frisbees away from the teams
brutally molested a
in the
Goofy at
VR.
Disneyland, and the video got out at his school.
Disneyland? What? Wait, what did I do?
He brutally molested a Goofy at Disneyland.
No. It was Donald.
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah, he
No.
brutally
I'm sorry. It
molested.
wasn't Donald. It was Daisy. You know why? because when I went to Disneyland, she was not there. Literally, there were statues, Goofy, Donald, whatever the other ones are, and Daisy was not there. She was not mentioned. She did not. No one was in her suit. She didn't have a ride. She was not mentioned at all. So what happened to her? Did Hunter murder her?
No, you just admitted that you
Yes.
brutally molested her in the
No.
McDonald's.
You know what? You murdered her because you know why? Because my dog's name was Daisy, and I said that she was better than your cat, and you got offended. So you didn't
I
want
mean,
any
cats are
daisies
better than
left in the
dogs.
world.
Cats
So
are
you
better than
started
dogs.
by taking away the most popular Daisy in the world, and took her away.
Wait, isn't Daisy Mario?
No, who's
Wait, no,
no?
Daisy
Oh my
Duck. Daisy
gosh,
Duck. Yeah, Daisy Duck. Oh,
yeah, Daisy Duck, not the
quack,
Mickey
quack.
one, not the
You were
Mario
you
one.
you were brutally molested by Goofy at Disneyland at 2013. Tell us the story right now. That's pretty interesting, right there.
I went on a ride, and he sat next to me, and he said, "Garth."
Damn,
Golly gee.
damn.
And I got scared and I ran away. But as I ran away, the ride went on. And the ride was fast and it was the Indiana Jones ride. So I couldn't be crushed by a
Best ride
boulder or
ever.
anything. Or yeah, literally it is though. Literally there's
I've
lava
never been on
and
that
flames.
ride in my
I'm
life.
gonna spoil it for you. So
Splash Mountain is the best actual ride. Now clickbait.
no, no.
Splash Mountain
That's
is the
the best
best.
water ride. I think that's the
Splash
only
Mountain is
one.
the best. You cannot tell
There's
me
Star
otherwise.
Wars Land. They have Star
I
Wars
haven't been there
Land.
yet. I'm going there on Christmas. I'm going on Christmas though.
Wow.
And you're not
So
coming because you were banned from Disneyland. Let's hear that story. Let's hear that story.
no, so
So
literally the Indiana
he
Jones
shut
ride.
up at
No,
Disneyland when
stop
he was 2.
it. Daddy, what is this? Put that down. I'm gonna take it to Disneyland. Anyway, so the Indiana Jones ride is the coolest ride because the line you're like
Blah
in a
blah blah
jungle
blah 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 blah
and then
blah
you
blah
go
blah
into a
blah blah blah.
temple that's really
Okay.
long that takes
Anyway,
you into a cave and then
I'm
you
gonna
get in
leak
a
my
jeep
address.
and then
Um.
go on tracks and then you go into this like room. I forgot. I just remember that one room where you're like really high like as in above the ground, and there's lava and there's flames shooting out of the skull's
Breaking
eyes, and you go
news:
through the
Caden
skull's
Club
mouth,
does
and then you get
marijuana.
chased by a boulder.
He
End of
gets chased.
podcast. Bye.
No, and he gets chased by big balls.
What? What?
You heard it here first. Caden got shut up Disneyland while he got chased by big balls while doing marijuana at 2 years old. And then also murdered the Queen on September 8th, 2004.
2004.
In 2004. It is also connected to the 9/11 attacks.
How is that connected? Bro, you know how dumb I am? You know how yesterday it's 1:35. You know how yesterday was Veterans Day?
Yeah,
And
my
that's
history teacher's a
November
veteran.
11th. And that's November 11th.
Did you already fail NNN?
I really thought that was 9/11. I was
It's
thinking because
11/11.
at my school they were like, we honor this day because it was a very special day, America, blah blah blah. But then
Did you have
when
school
are you
today?
gonna mention 9/11? But then I realized, oh my god, it's November, not September.
My
And that's
birthday.
when I realized my brain cells fell out
Did you have school
on the
yesterday?
Indiana Jones ride.
Did you
What?
have school? Did you seriously have school yesterday?
Huh?
Did you have school yesterday?
No.
Okay.
I
Here's a
did on
fun
Thursday.
fact. Here's a fun fact though. My history teacher.
Day?
No, is
Monkey
actually a
King?
veteran.
Wait, really?
She served in the Iraqi war.
Iraqian?
The war in Iraq. The war on terror.
Iraqian?
Iraqi. It sounds like
Hey,
a Pokemon
Hunter.
type.
Hey. Guys, ready for the biggest spoil of your life? with just 2 words?
He's gonna spoil Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
No, he just spoiled. I'm gonna have to bleep that. I bleeped it. All right, everyone. I probably didn't bleep it, but
You
he said
did
the N word, guys. He actually said the N word.
it. That's not 2 words, unless you're saying monkey. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I just took that out because of my pro editing skills. You just said the F word
I don't
that
cuss.
rhymes with maggot. Oh, say that word again. Nice guy.
What?
Country above.
Fat gut. Fat gut.
Fat Gus.
Like the guts are fat. Like, yeah, Fat Gus.
1 second. I'm gonna have to bring on our mascot for our podcast. 1 second.
Oh no, it's Jimmy.
It is Jimmy. Yes, it is Jimmy.
Guys, ready to see Jimmy? The best.
I'm not showing him because
he's tied. No, he's tied with the most famous thing in the world, and the one he's tied with is cheesecake.
Yes, cheesecake is the best animal in the world.
And the big ball that's chasing me at Disneyland as I am being. Yeah.
Oh yeah. 2. So how did you shoot up Disneyland when you were 2 years old?
So I had I crushed up some Smarties.
Oh,
and then it went downhill from there.
That's an amazing story. That's an inspirational story right there.
Right. What?
That's pretty inspirational right there.
I hope no kids are listening to this because this is like
scary. This is kids talking
scary.
About politics.
Hunter is scared of Michael What's his name? Michael Myers?
Yeah, no, I'm not scared of him. It's because
you are. He's also scared of invisible people stabbing you, and
that's pretty scary.
In a corner and shooting nothing.
That's pretty scary. Please do not show the clip, editor me. I'm probably gonna show the clip of that. Please don't.
You're not gonna edit this. You said it yourself.
Yeah, I'm probably not editing this at all because I'm too lazy.
Yeah, you're probably just gonna I don't even know if you're gonna post this.
I might post the whole thing on TikTok.
No, not TikTok. TikTok. No,
TikTok
that wouldn't be
Plus.
Good. You would have to use Spotify.
Yeah, probably Spotify. New album, the stupidest. No, I'm just kidding. All right. What else do we talk about?
Attention. Virginia has officially left France. Yep.
Oh Virginia, yeah, remember? I can't believe that. I actually remember that. I'm not gonna lie, I actually remember that.
So guys, Virginia is actually in the movie Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
What happened in Virginia? Stop! Actually, don't spoil.
I'm not. You'd have to delete the whole podcast and erase your memory.
I'm gonna have to erase my memory. I'm probably gonna watch it like on Disney Plus or something.
Mark Zuckerberg.
I can probably watch Wakanda Forever like after we film this podcast. Oh, he's muted.
Can't. It's in theaters, and when it's in theaters,
it's on Disney Plus.
It's not right as it comes out. You have to wait till it comes out of theaters.
All right, 1 second. Alexa, is Wakanda Forever on Disney Plus?
Black Panther.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe's Black Panther sequel, Wakanda Forever, will be released in theaters on November 11th. But when will it arrive on Disney Plus, the company's streaming platform for all things Marvel? The film will be released on Friday, November 11th.
All right, it's here to hear first.
I watched it the day it came out?
That's cool. It came out today. And it's also on Disney Plus.
So did Hunter. Guys, get ready.
No, I'm not. No, he's gonna send the N-word, guys. He doesn't have the pass. He had a one-time pass, and he said it on Call of Duty.
No. I saw the movie.
And then he screamed the N-word.
Came out.
He came out. He screamed the N-word. What?
No, yeah, I'll scream the N-word again. Ready? Ninja. No.
Alright, he said the N-word, guys. He doesn't have the pass anymore. He got it. He had a
Guys,
2-time pass
I
from
remember one
the
time
local
in
big kid.
school, he got the N-word pass, and he whispered it in my ear.
I never did that.
What?
I never did that. So
Yeah,
what's
exactly. I lied, guys. I lied about that. He didn't have the N-word pass. He just whispered it in my ear.
I didn't whisper it in your ear. And I've never gotten the N-word pass.
And then after he said,
I'm gonna remove your saltine pass, man. You can't say saltine anymore.
I'm leaving this school, you black monkey N-word F-word that rhymes with maggot. Fat Gus.
Fat Gus, yeah, Fat Gus.
Wait, hold on. Hey Siri. I can't do that when I'm on the phone. Yes, I can. Hold on. I have another device. Hey Siri.
This is the best podcast ever.
Name words that rhyme with maggot.
Okay, I found this on the web for name words that rhyme with maggot. Check it out.
Okay, I'm looking.
Alright, you have to say all of them out loud. All of them out loud right now.
Okay, I will. Agate. The second one, oh my gosh, it's there.
It's there?
Goot.
Agate.
Go.
Oh, you said it live. Guys, we're gonna cancel him.
You just said it. Wait, no, you actually just said it.
No, I didn't. I said we gotta cancel him live.
No, you just said it. I heard it.
I did not.
Guys, I'm watching I will watch the rest of the podcast just to hear you say it again.
You're gonna watch.
Jacket,
watch all
packet, planet, maggots, habits, rabbits.
Planets does not rhyme with maggot.
Granite,
That is not rhyme. Bime.
Magnet, pallet, abbot,
Abacadabbit.
Backet.
Alexa, say all words that rhyme with maggot.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh. It said there's a bad. It basically said like there's offensive stuff in this. I'm sorry, I can't read this out loud.
But guys, this is what Hunter just said. Hold on. How do I flip my camera?
I did not.
One of these two. Hold on.
It's so blurry. Juice box. Jacket. Yeah, I said jacket, guys. I said jacket.
No, right here.
I actually didn't say it though.
I heard you say it, just like you said the N-word in here.
Man, I'm not gonna be able to pull this on Spotify, man.
Yeah, why did we do that?
Because we are gonna do it. Because we are the best. Alright, let's talk about the Quest 2 and all its drama currently. Oh shoot, my phone fell. Yeah, let's talk about the Quest and all its drama currently.
Exactly. And do you guys know the best way to sum that whole conversation up? By that beautiful noise. And that noise will be...
Okay, let's actually talk about this drama right now. People are saying that the Meta Connect and the Meta Quest Pro is like a terrible headset. And Meta's gotten so bad that it's trying to kill its customers. Cause have you seen the article of the headset where you die if you die in the game, you die in real life? Like it explodes your head. Oh my god, we're trying to have this actually a serious conversation, and you're just making memes, right? This is the serious portion. This is where we're actually like trying to get serious and stuff, right?
Oh, you want to get serious, okay?
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the I'm gonna show you.
Thank you. So one time I was being chased by a slipper. Yep, that's right. I was in Hispanico. Oh my god. Never mind. Just keep going. Whatever. Hunter's racist.
I'm not.
You,
Okay. So we're gonna pull up this. I'm gonna pull this up. This image currently. I'm gonna show my
oh
screen.
no.
Start
Oh no, I'm
staring.
scared.
Alright, so this is a headset that
I can't see.
if you die in real
We
life,
can't see anything.
you can. Stupid.
No, we can't. I literally can only see your camera face. Your
You gotta
cheesecake.
see the other one. Alright. Well, if you can probably see it on the where's my hand? Share screen. Start sharing screen. Start now. Alright, now you
Now I
can.
can see. Now I can
Alright.
see. Yes.
So look, you see here we got the headset that will kill you
What
if
the?
you die in the game.
What the heck?
So let's read this article right here. So no, I don't. So it said that look at this. He made a headset that will kill you if you die in the game.
Bro, really?
And this is
Is that real?
the founder of Oculus basically.
How is that possible? Like, if you die in the game, does it like
It's basically
shock you?
no, it alright, let me read the article. So it's like a real it's based off it's like something, I don't know.
Wait. Hold on. You know how to read?
I know how to read, yes.
Guys.
Stop. Okay. It basically what it does is you see these little points right there. If you die, it basically those are explosive shards. It's like shards. And it basically so it aims explosive materials straight into your forehead and explodes your head basically.
That's illegal.
Yeah, but I think I heard someone saying that you can try to mass produce it and you're gonna try mass produce it and try to make it so then you can't take the headset off.
Bro, what?
I know that's like crazy. Why would someone do that? Like, I'm gonna grab my Quest 2 right now. That's like this is the most famous headset like right now. Like
only
almost
in Ohio.
this is literally only an Ohio moment. Like so.
Yeah, but I have the better version of the Quest. I got it first. Yeah.
So basically, they're trying to make this kill someone.
Your face is fine. What's up with that? He's a prisoner.
I'm a prisoner. Please help me. So, I don't know what we do about that. We need more drama.
We showcase each other's quests.
We showcase each other's balls. No, just kidding.
My baby.
Oh yeah, he got married to his sister a couple weeks ago. How's that going?
To a frisbee.
Oh yeah, he got married to. He got married to his sister, and he's also now having an affair with a frisbee.
No.
That's an only Alabama and then moving to Ohio moment. How do you feel about that?
I feel like Coke and Mentos. Alright, guys, well, that's the end of episode
No, it's not. No, it's not. We have to go a little longer. We're going a little longer, alright?
Excuse me, what?
Stop taking everything I say 30-minded. Oh, yeah, so, Kaden, let's talk about that story, how you got suspended. Everyone's wanting, I know everyone's wanting to hear about that story. Oh, yeah, this is probably going to be a daily thing, basically, so we're going to do this, like, every single, probably at least weekly, so we're going to do this every Friday night. Best podcast
Friday,
ever.
Probably.
Fridays and Saturday night.
We should do it Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, because Friday we'll have school. Normally.
Friday night.
Anyways, so guys, I'll tell you what happened, okay?
He got into a fight.
No, what happened was
someone
I went into my pantry and I saw
he was actually his elective.
and then I may or may not have did something.
So, all right, this is the story. So
I
he
got-
went in. Okay.
I left the call.
Damn. So what happened was,
I left the call,
damn.
and the podcast ended.
No, it didn't. Okay,
Guys,
so okay, let's switch the
I glued my
story.
hair onto my head. Literally.
Caden bald
Big
confirmed.
secret revealed.
Caden bald confirmed.
Imagine you being bald. Hunter was born with hair on his
Yeah,
head.
I was
so
actually.
he's good.
Fun fact: I was never not had hair on my head.
Yeah, you know how he's born with hair on his head? Because he's a cat. And
Yeah, I'm a
cats
cat.
have
I'm actually a cat. I'm not a
he's
furry though.
The face he just showed was a picture. That was a video.
Yeah, it's a video.
That person's name is Jeff, and the person you're talking to right now is Jeffrey
Oh yeah.
Dahmer.
Yeah, no! Oh my god, I read Jeffrey Dahmer. And, okay, so this
He
is.
literally,
let's
guys,
just look at this.
rewind the podcast. No, show your face again. Show your face again. Yep. Jeffrey Dahmer vibes.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, we got cheesecake on the calendar.
Yeah, Julie Pollock Oliver.
Julie? That's Cheesecake's brother right there.
Really?
No. He says it's a dog. It's a dog. Are you
I know. I was joking. Did you know 2 + 2 = 6 because the government is hiding 2 from us?
Yeah, guys. It's
I just thought of that.
Yeah. So, what is this? Was probably been this randomly. Let's talk. This is the segment of what's trending on TikTok.
Why was it so hard for you to say that? You were
I don't know.
this is a day. This is like what?
This is the section where we
do.
talk about the trends on TikTok. Yes. So, what is your trend that you're seeing on your page?
I have a total explanation for one of the greatest trends to ever exist on
the
planet
Koopa
Earth.
trend. The Koopa trend. So basically, for me, I've been seeing the Koopa. Koopa's dancing, and something bad happened. Like, he shot up McDonald's, and then he's like shooting, and the music goes, dun dun, or something like that. We're gonna put this on the dark humor side of Spotify. Jeez.
Bro, how did it go to a month?
Yeah. This is not the best. This is some dark humor right here, but it's funny. And Caden has committed 20 war crimes in his career of war crimes.
Listen. So. Yep.
When Mario's about to kill your whole family. Dun dun. Alright, now this is the section. Alright, that section's over now, alright? Now we do random stuff because we're bored. That's the whole podcast.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that.
That's literally the whole podcast. Alright, we get one. Alright, there's a couple more sections about stuff, then we're done, alright? Podcast will be over. This podcast episode will be over.
No. So guys, let's talk about this whole Biden thing with Putin. He's Putin
yeah. So
and Russia stinks now because guys, did you know Russia stinks because when you go into Russia it'll stink.
Man, we're gonna get nuked
because the leader is Putin.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
No, the leader of Russia is Putin all over Russia.
Yes.
So it
then Putin's gonna probably see this, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, these two stupid kids hate me. Nuke Ontario. Nuke Ontario.
He is Putin all over Russia, and now it stinks."
Man, that joke was so bad. He's gonna nuke our entire state of Ontario. No, I'm just kidding. He's
just a gas.
We live in Ontario, definitely. We're gonna leak our address, alright? We live
No.
in Montana.
Yep. In
Definitely.
Nebraska.
We live in South Nebraska.
Nebraska. Yep. We live in
In the
another planet.
city,
The capital city is
but
Harvard.
we don't live in the capital city. We live in the city of espresso. More
Panda
espresso, less
Express is the
espresso.
only restaurant.
And McDonald's is and Macca's is the only restaurant.
Macca's.
Macca's, we're
Maggie's.
Australian. We live in Australia, definitely. We live in Australia.
Totally.
No, I'm not making that accent.
Hunter. Again with the thing that rhymes with maggot?
Yes.
Jeez. I can't with you anymore.
Okay, so cool thing. This is the section where we talk about cool things that's happening this week in our lives. Kaden is going to bomb the whole state of Nebraska.
What's Nebraska? We live in Nebraska. I forgot.
Nebraska. We live in Nebraska.
Nebraska, yeah, that's where we live
in the state of, in the city of more espresso, less depresso. In our house, and our address is 14 Mungus Lane.
Totally. Don't. That was
okay. So cool things that's happening this week. So
we actually said the word right back.
I did not.
He just moaned butter. Butter. Say butter. Wait, Hunter, spell IHOP?
No.
Yes.
Why? Why do you want this?
Because. Just say it. Just spell it. There's nothing that can go wrong with it. It's not like icon.
I see you.
No, what?
Yo. IHOP.
Okay, now say Ness.
IHOP.
That just reminded me. I forgot what it's called though.
Alright, so basically what's happening this week for me is I don't know what I'm gonna do this week. I'm going. What? What'd you just say? We're going to go to war with the Nebraska's rivaling state, Nebraska, guys. We live actually under Nebraska. That's why we're depressed.
Yeah, we live in Earth's core.
Yeah, we live in Earth's core, right under Nebraska.
Hunter,
so just
do you
start
hear that?
What?
They're arresting you for saying the word that rhymes with maggots and eating my...
No, I didn't call the number. I didn't call the number, guys. Okay, so I'm going to leak Kaden's address currently on stream, on live, definitely not live, on our podcast. So it is
Hunter, on the hub?
14, what? I am underage.
Wait. Why?
42069.
Hunter, why is your nose pink?
Squid, what? Oh my god, what?
Nose.
Why are you on the hub? Why are you on the hub? Are you on the hub right now?
You live in Squidward's house.
I don't live in Squidward's house.
Yeah, you live in Patrick's. You guys share the house.
No, I don't. Alright, this is Kaden's address.
So if you don't live in those, you have to live in Sandy's Cheeks.
No.
And
okay, so this is Kaden's address.
It's 14. Pineapple.
It's 42069 Squid Game Meme. Your Mother Lane.
Oh, guys, I'm so scared. No. Why would you actually leak my address?
Sorry.
Like, literally.
Oh my God,
Literally,
sorry.
they're gonna come to Wawa Land.
Wow,
And they're gonna come kill my chickens, Bobathan and Harold.
You put Bobbleton and Harold in this? Alright. Side tangent.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry.
we're playing Pavlov and in the map Sand. And there's if you
What
didn't
the
know
heck? You're getting so specific.
there's chickens there. And I didn't know this, but if you shoot
You
them,
can kill them.
they die. And Caden made
Yeah,
it his
and
life's goal to not have them to make them so they don't die and I don't shoot them. I
yeah,
don't
and then
know.
when he does shoot him, I literally shoot him immediately.
Yeah,
We
he
were playing
shot me
cops and robbers.
immediately.
I was like I'm not gonna play the whole innocent thing, like, hey, officer, totally nothing wrong, and then stab you. I'm just gonna start shooting at you immediately. Like, you kill my chickens, they're done. Because
You're done.
Bobathan came back to life, though. Harold never died because I made sure you didn't kill him.
Yeah, he made sure I did not.
I was like,
So.
no, Bobathan, come here, Harold. I got so mad. I was
Yeah,
like,
he got
no.
he got mad. He got mad. He got mad. He got mad. He got mad.
And their middle names are both yeah.
Yeah.
Every time
And
I
the
say
last
that, I
names are
remember
Bobbleton.
how Cheesecake/Hunter equals Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, Dahmer.
No,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey.
So,
I'm
Hunter,
not.
let's bring up that new section, new story. Why did you eat your victims
I never
and
ate
kill
my
them
dick. I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer,
and
guys.
party with them? He is, guys. He's his son, so he'll
What?
grow up to be him.
Well, I'm actually. I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer, guys. I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, he's
But
changed his name
Caden
to
is
Hunter.
a Zodiac killer.
How?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Why am I Jeffrey Dahmer?
Because you eat children and you look like him.
I
And you're a
don't know.
pedophile.
I'm not a pedophile.
And also, guys, he only ate men. Why couldn't you eat a woman? Why were
Because
you in
I
the closet
respect.
the entire time?
I wasn't. I was not. Isn't technically
Why did you go to a gay bar?
Isn't technically everyone who likes like technically every child that likes another child and every person and every like human that likes like kittens and puppies and like baby animals aren't they technically pedophiles?
Well, if you like your own kind, it's like saying.
So it's like say like a 2-year-old like a 2-year-old. Someone likes a 2-year-old.
Oh, so back to my
They
suspension
like
story.
a 2-year-old.
No, back to my suspension story. So there was this kid in the office. There was these kids. He like fought someone. He like kicked him and choked him. And anyway, so he was like, he was in kindergarten, and there was this girl that walked into the office trying to get something, and then she kept walking in and out, and the other kids were like, "What are you doing?" And then she was like, "He likes me." And then after that, they kept having a whole conversation, and then that kid just kept repeatedly saying, "I like girls. I like girls.
Okay, this is a story. Oh jeez.
I like men." Bro.
Kaden admit it. Kaden came out.
No.
Alright, this is an actual story. This is an actual story. I've never said this publicly, and I don't think I didn't tell my parents or anything. I don't know. So this is what happened, right? So, and this is what I'm like. This is like second. This is like first grade. So there's these kids, and like these two girls who hate each other. You know, like girls like in first grade, like the dramas, everything basically. So like they're like saying like, oh, I'm gonna fight. They're gonna fight. And so like everyone like is expecting them to fight. No shows. They don't fight on the playground. So then some kid's like, I wanna fight. He points at me. He just starts punching me, man. I didn't have my glasses at the time, so if I had them, I probably would have just taken the lenses out and just stabbed him in the eye or something. I probably wouldn't have done that, but so basically, I tried defending myself. I tackled him.
Hold on. You wanna
This is actually happened. No joke. This actually happened.
No, hold on.
He's dying right now.
said you would.
Okay, this I wasn't actually gone that far, but like this kid, like he just wanted to. Okay, so basically, this actually happened. Like this kid just started punching me just randomly because he wanted a fight. He wanted to see a fight. Everyone wanted to see a fight. So he starts punching me. I put him in his chokehold. Like this is like a 7-year-old's chokehold. So
Is this in your
nothing's
new
happening.
school?
This is in my old school. This is me like in first grade.
Oh.
This is me in first grade. This is first grade. So I just hurt. I put him in a chokehold and just start beating finger quotes him. And then the teacher comes around and he's like, and the teacher's like, stop! You're gonna hurt him. He was like, no, he's not. We're play fighting. He's like, oh my god, you little baby, are you hurt? I'm like, he just said he's fine. Are you stupid? So I get a slip. You don't get suspended in kindergarten, man. If that happened like third grade, I probably wouldn't have been suspended. But I had this slip. I didn't show my parents because I thought I was gonna die basically. And luckily, there's a sub. So there's a sub, and so the teacher, the main teacher, gave me the slip. Let me finish the story. So the main teacher gave me the slip and like, you have to have your parents sign this and say like, oh, that you're in a fight. And this was like a couple days before I moved to Nebraska.
From
So
Chicago?
basically, yeah, from Chicago.
You can't ever go back in 2023, you know.
Yeah, I can't. So basically, and so the sub was there, and the main teacher thought I gave it a sub. I had that in my backpack basically, and when I moved to Nebraska, I literally I had it, and I'm like, oh, and it was like I literally had that like for like I've had that for like so long that I got on a fight. Oh, I got into a fight. It was like the worst fight ever. I ended up throwing that slip away, in like 3 years later. I probably, if I didn't like have the guilt, I probably would still have that in my backpack right now. I think I told my dad like a couple years ago, but I lied about it.
What do you mean you lied about it?
Like I said like, oh, I didn't get a slip or anything. I just like, I didn't lie about it. Like I just told him like no one got hurt and stuff. Like it was a little different than that story. And he was like super tired, so I don't think he like cared at the time. So yeah, that's my craziest story. That actually happened. That actually happened.
I get it, but you were like.
It's not funny. How is that funny? Me getting something off my conscience that I've had build up for like 7 years. And you're laughing.
Hey, you want to fight? I want to fight. I'm gonna punch you. Takes lenses out and stabs in the eye.
I didn't have glasses. I didn't have glasses at that time. So
taking the lenses out and stabbed in the eye.
Oh yeah, another funny story is
funny.
I broke my nose a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yes, I broke my nose a couple weeks ago. So I was playing. We were doing this funny thing where we were just stupid little kids.
No, you woke up and you smelled donuts and you loved the smell, so you smelled them so hard your nose.
No, okay. I was at recess. I like there's like this small like there's half field and half courts like and playground, and it was in the middle. So I was running and we're racing. So we're racing back and forth. So I go down, I come back, and then I run back because we're doing 2 laps. And on the second lap, I come by, and there's a soccer ball comes straight at my face basically. And I think I still have a scar on my face. I don't know. I'm gonna check in the mirror right now. Yeah, it's still on my face. That's not going away.
Show us. Show everyone.
You can't really see it. You're gonna see like a pimple before you see it. But I also have another story of a scar.
Can I? I want to tell a story.
No, it's my turn. I'm still telling my stories. Alright, this is the last story. So, this happened when I was 6 weeks old, basically. So, and I can show the scar. So, when you tell your story, I have another story after this. I have a bunch of stories. This is just a story episode. So, basically, what happened was I was 6 weeks old, basically. Yeah, basically. And I was just, like, these two cats that we had at the time. They were just jumping all over. And one of them, they jumped over my head, and their claw got stuck in my cheek, and just scratched all the way up my face.
Oh my, that sounds
I can
awful.
show this. Maybe. I can show it. It's right there.
I don't
Okay.
see any. We
Oh,
don't see anything.
you don't see anything?
So did you lenses out and stab the cats?
No, I was 6
In the eye?
weeks old. Okay.
Oh, if you. Oh my gosh. I would literally.
All right.
would
Let's hear your story. Let's hear your story.
Okay, so when I was in 3rd grade, there was. Okay, so.
It was. Hello.
What are you? Okay. In 3rd grade, I was.
He was the depresso kid.
No, in my elementary school, I was so happy. I had the most fun every day. Every day for recess, we'd always play
He got
tag.
all them Roblox bitches.
But what? He said the F word that rhymes with maggots. Okay, anyway, so let me finish. So we were playing tag, and we were running around, and then, so the kid that was chasing me, my friend, he fell, and then I turned around, kind of like, I think I was trying to catch my breath, and I looked at him, and he was like smiling, and then he was starting to get up, and I was like, as I was watching him, I was like, I started running, but my eye was on him, so my head was turned around, and so I couldn't see where I was going, and as soon as I turned my head around, boom, I just saw darkness, because I ran into a pole, and yeah.
Alright,
And then
I have
my friend, no, hold on. My friend, like, I got up, and then my friend was like, "Oh my gosh," because my eye literally like popped out, like my eyebrow, like kind of like just like it looked like it like popped out of my head. It was no, that's not what happened. There was a little bump. It like came out of my head, not literally came out, but you could see the bump under my skin, and it was just like so unsatisfying. And then I went to the nurse, and I remember my dad picking me up, and that was the one and only time I got injured. I never broken anything.
I have 3 stories actually, alright?
Okay, no, you told a bunch. I'm telling more.
No.
So,
Okay, these are quick.
no,
These
yes,
are quick.
yes.
Alright, these are
No.
quick. Okay, so
No.
the first story
I don't have
is
any
the time
stories anyway.
I literally I almost died.
Took your lenses out and stabbed someone in the eye.
No. So what happened? What happened was like I had some really bad heart problems when I was like 3, 4, 5. I had some like terrible heart problems. I was eating way too much candy at that point. And basically, so like every single like a lot of times where my stomach would hurt, and it was because like my like I was like blood was like not going to my heart, which was not good. Because I was a big chunky kid. If anyone who knows me now would think that's weird.
Yeah.
I am literally a twig. I'm a twig.
Yeah. He's literally like, oh my gosh. Anyway, what?
Continue the story. And so what happened was I was like just standing watching TV with my mom. My mom's clipping my nails because I was 4 at the time. I can't clip my own nails. When I was 4. So it's just clipping it. I'm like, I just remember saying, "Hey mom, I don't feel so good." Seconds later, bam! I faint. I faint for 5 minutes. My parents say, and my dad said, because when I finally woke up, I was in my mom's arms. She was crying. My dad was saying, like, just wake up, stop. So what ended up happening was there was a cause of the blood not like coming to my chest a lot. so I couldn't digest a lot of food correctly. So food got stuck in my large intestine, and then it caught onto the side of the large intestine, pulled it, and like pinched it, which causes so much pain that your body can't even handle it, and just you pass out basically.
Testicles?
No. All right, the second story is about.
No, I want to tell my story.
I have more stories. This is all right. Two more stories. These are the last two stories. These are the last two stories.
I'll do 2 stories. I only have 2 more. Like, only 2.
All right, I only have 2 more left too. So.
No, just let me do it.
All right.
Fine, ladies first. You could go.
Okay. Female moment. So this is. I'm gonna share the story of the time I literally saw attempted and almost murder.
Oh.
So I was in preschool basically, and there's this kid who was, let's just say, he was delusional. I think Caden Sped, yes, he was Sped. Think of Jeremiah. You guys don't know what Jeremiah is, but he was worse than Jeremiah basically.
Oh.
And so this kid, he brought a foam bat to school. And my friend, his name was Colin. We were like good friends. And the kid, like we all like, everyone knew like don't go with him, don't mess with him. Like, so this happened in preschool, just so you know. I don't think I already said that. But so the sped kid, he took one of the Connects, which Colin, he loved the Connects. So not good. So this is not. I was like in the bathroom when this thing happened, but like what happened was Colin went to go grab his Connects back, and the kid with the foam bat, he hit him in the head. Colin he was hit like pretty hard, slapped his head on like this like tile basically, and broke his skull.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That kid was literally like so sped, like literally. Oh my gosh. Like.
All right. You can do your stories because this story like isn't the best, so we like it's
I
pretty
want to
bad.
hear it.
All right. This is the time when I broke. This is the time I broke my first ever bone basically, my only bone.
Your only bone?
That I ever broke.
Oh.
No. Okay,
You said
so
you broke your nose.
like I didn't break my nose. I like bruised the bone, which was somewhat it, but like not like. Alright. So what happened was this is again preschool. I went to 2 preschools. We can maybe tell that story a different day. It's the most embarrassing story of my life.
No, I want to hear it.
Okay, fine. We can do it when you're done with your stories. So, what happened? We were like doing bubbles, like they had a bubble gun, and I had the bubble gun. I wanted to go all the way to the top. I mean, all the way to the top of the staircase. So I ran. I had no shoes on because like you're playing with bubbles.
You're a monkey.
Yeah. What? No.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So I was running up these stairs. These are like metal stairs. You know, like those playground stairs? Those are those. They're those stairs.
Oh.
And you know, like when you stub your toe?
Yeah.
I did those on metal stairs, like running full speed. Yeah. So the toe broke, and because like the bone was like puny, because again I'm like 3, like this I'm like 3. This is younger than the Colin story. So basically, what happened? I broke my toe, and the cool thing about bones when they're super tiny, they don't grow back. You can't fix them, because basically, you get your toe bones like when you're like super small. They basically just shatter basically, and like you can't they don't repair basically. So So I basically had to get a surgery to remove the shattered parts out of my toe. So I can never stub. I can like bend my right like big toe as much as I want because there's no bone in there.
You don't have a bone?
Yeah, I don't have a bone in my right big toe.
So if someone X-rayed you and they looked in your right foot, they would only see 4 toes.
No, like there 4 toes. Like I
Or
broke like
toe bone.
no, because I broke the middle bone, like the bone like connecting like the joint from like your middle, like your there's like one by your nail. There's one on your nail. I broke the one under that.
Oh yeah.
So
Alright.
that doesn't grow back basically. And now do you want to hear the super embarrassing story now?
Can I say my stories?
Okay,
first?
yeah.
Well, that one just, I guess this is an extra story. I was throwing something away, and I have one of those trash cans where you step on it to open the lid.
Yeah,
So I
same here.
stepped, but there was something on top of it, and it was heavy, so I had to like push down with my foot with a glass plate in my hand, because
That does not sound like it's gonna be good.
no, it wasn't bad. And then so I threw it away, and then so my toe was like my pinky toe was stuck in the trash can, so I had to yank it out, and it felt like it was like it didn't hurt that bad, but it did hurt. And then I was just walking like perfectly fine, like nothing really happened. And then I looked at my toe, and it was purple, and it was like
That's
literally.
That's broken.
No, I thought it was broken, and then that's when I told you about it. I said I injured my toe. Anyway, yeah, it was purple, and then there was like a hole in the middle, so blood was coming out. So I had to grab a paper towel and get all the blood out, and then yeah, I wore it to school. It was actually.
Oh yeah. Wait. Tell the story of how you tore your Achilles.
My what?
You know, like you remember you said you tore your like your Achilles thing, your tendon right on your one of your feet. Remember that?
What?
Remember you like hurt your foot like really bad? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. So I couldn't walk on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. So my mom. Okay, so my mom's house. So when you walk in, you're on these white tiles, the front door, and then to the right of you is the stairs. But to the so when you go straight, there's like 3 more stairs, and then you're in the like one of the plain living rooms, and then so I was on those stairs, and me and my sister like to jump off of them, and we never really get hurt, and it's always been a thing. Years. So it was just the beginning of the day. I just got home. I put my stuff down, and then so I jumped off, and I landed on my right foot, and it like I don't know what I did, but I did something different to where I landed. Literally, it was like it felt like my whole foot just disappeared and
you didn't. All right, you said you basically like tore your Achilles, which you didn't. That's not you don't tear your Achilles by doing that.
No, I
probably
don't.
like
You said that.
Like before, like when you actually told me the story.
I literally couldn't walk on it. I had to crawl to the couch. And
yeah, I think I've
like
had that happen. I'm pretty sure you you either pulled your Achilles.
I don't think so. I don't know what I did.
Bruised your bone. Where did it hurt?
My entire foot, literally, just my foot, not my leg, my foot. So if it touched the ground,
the back of your foot, like the back of your foot.
No, my entire foot, my whole foot, my heel, my toes, my foot, all of it. Like if.
Oh, I think I know what you did. I think I know what you did. You there's a thing in your foot where you know like how you get like tiredness of your bloodstream. Basically,
what?
like I don't know, like when you know like how you can sometimes not feel your feet sometimes.
Yeah, like when your legs go numb, like
Yeah.
when they fall.
There's something. It's kind of something to do like that, and it's like that pain receptor basically. You probably hit that pain receptor, and when you hit like it's like a funny bone basically. You know how a funny bone? It's like that basically.
Mm,
Because
yeah, but
that's like a joint right there. You probably hit a joint, which those you don't. If you hit a joint, you're not gonna walk. You're not gonna use that joint for like a good 2 weeks.
yeah,
Like if you
it did
like
take.
seriously hurt. Yeah. All right. So you want to
But
hear the embarrassing story of?
I'm not done. I haven't even finished my story. I still
Okay.
have 2 more.
2 more.
Cause you brought
Okay.
this one up. But so yeah, like if I touch the ground, it hurt really bad. And are you still screen recording?
Yeah, it's the podcast.
Good. Okay. Anyway, so it like literally, one time I accidentally stepped on it. Like I put pressure on my entire foot, and it just sprung. It hurt so bad. So I had to wait, and every day it would slowly get better. I could like every day it would get better and better until I could walk. But then, by the time like it was good enough to walk, I had to limp, and then it took me like another week to be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I
So that
remember.
hurt.
I remember. I remember
And
that. It was cool.
that was, I think that was spring break, because I remember I was sad because I was sick spring break, and I did that too. So that I don't know,
All
maybe
right.
not. I don't.
All right. Next story. Next story. Next story.
Okay, so it's not a big one. Where's my other one? Anyway, so one time when I was younger, I was sleeping in my bed, and like I was completely fine. I felt fine. I was normal. I was sleeping, and I woke up, and like my stomach hurt really bad, and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I had to get up and go to my mom's room and tell her, like, Mom, I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. And then she said, drink some water. So I drank some water, and then like I felt like my stomach was about to explode. And then I was like, Mom, that didn't help. I don't know what I said, but I know I was like freaking out because it made it feel worse. And then I threw up. And I remember it was like, it was red. Ew. It was in the middle of the night. And that was when my sister was a baby, and she would sleep in my mom's room. And I was in 1st grade, so I threw up, and it like I was crying. And I remember the taste. It was disgusting.
Was it bloody?
No, that would be awful.
Okay, because it was red. So did you? Because I've had this thing, but it was blue. Did you have anything like red before? Because I know what happened basically. Do you have anything that was like red before basically? Did you eat anything red? No, like, did you eat anything red before that?
No, I might have had spaghetti. But
No, yeah, that probably like with pasta.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It would
Pasta.
be pasta.
Or the sauce, yeah, with salsa, like sauce basically, stuff like that.
Marinara.
Yeah, marinara
I
sauce.
think,
because that might have been why. Because I've had this thing where like it was like with the blue. Like my mom, she made these blue cookies, and I had it when I had one, and they're pretty good. It got full. A couple hours later, I was about to die. Basically, I felt like I was gonna die.
well, then you threw up?
Yeah, I threw up blue.
That sounds awful.
I'm
What
pretty sure.
was in those cookies?
I'm pretty sure I got, because you can just randomly get food. Sometimes you can just get. I'm pretty sure you can just get food poisoning from, like something in there, or just you got food poisoning.
Food poisoning doesn't just go on food. There has to be something in the food that makes it.
Yeah, because I didn't. No one else in my family got it, and the doctor said it was food poisoning, and everyone else in my family ate them. My mom, my dad, they all ate them. They both ate them. I don't know if if one of those chocolate chips was like milk chocolate chips was made with sour with like milk that was like super spoiled or something. But
well, She shouldn't make those anymore.
Yeah, she never made them ever again, basically. Alright, so you done? Alright, can I tell my embarrassing story?
No. I had one more. I just forgot it.
Alright, can I say mine while you try to remember yours?
Sure.
Alright, so this is again the story of why I left my first preschool, because I went to 2 preschools. Fun fact.
Right.
So this is a game when I'm 3, basically. So I'm at my preschool. I did not like the principal for some reason. Like, I did not like the principal. I thought she was like super mean. Like, she made me nab and stuff, and stuff. It's dumb. And we actually learned stuff and stuff. And the kids were bullies too there. Besides changing it, I tried coloring one. I scribbled and while I colored, and the kids were like, "That's terrible. You're just scribbling." And some kid literally tried cutting another kid's hair. It was legacy, but preschool basically. Are you hearing this?
Yeah, but the Legacy doesn't have preschool.
Yeah, but it was basically legacy. Like, all the kids from last year's legacy were just we're all in the same preschool basically.
Wait, so really?
No, not all of them. Just and how they act basically, how they acted.
Oh.
Those kids. All right, so this is gonna sound really stupid. We're doing some arts and crafts thing. And I thought it would be a funny idea to put a cotton ball up my nose. So I did that. And so I'm like, so we're doing this presentation, and I have my nose is lumped up basically, because there's cotton ball in it.
Yeah, I remember my story now.
Okay. I was like, do you remember this story? I'm like, you weren't there. So I was doing my stupid presentation, oh, this is amazing, yeah. And what's up with your so we're giving out the awards, and I told the teacher hey, I stuck a cotton ball up my nose, in front of everyone, literally in front of everyone. And she's like, and she's probably like, oh, I never thought this was actually what kids do. So she sends me to the principal, the person I hate. So I'm like, I don't want to go to the principal. She's like, where do you want to go? I want to see my parents. It's like, well, you can't leave yet. I don't care.
Wait, why do you sound like that?
Because I'm 3. So yeah, I go I tell them, I don't want to see the principal. I want to see my parents. I go to see the principal anyway. Calls my dad. Comes over. She grabs the most plain tweezers. She grabs those things that you have in the where these art things, I don't know what they call it. Pixel art things that you put where you put these little cylinder things down, you know those?
No.
Okay. Well, she has these plastic tweezers basically. And she just tries grabbing this cotton ball and sticks it further up basically at my nose. So now my dad's here, seeing that I have a lump almost up to my eye, and I can barely see out of one eye. And asked my principal I thought it was only halfway up his nose, and the principal goes well, that. So we went to emergency quick I don't know what emergency where you can just go in quick care or something. I don't know what it is. And we went in there. It took an hour, and I mean an hour of 3 doctors struggling with their actual tweezers to get it out of my nose.
That sounds. Oh.
I have another story which is super weird, but I can do it after yours.
Yes, you can. That just.
I have a more disgusting one. This is a more disgusting one.
Oh, great. So I remember like it was this year. It wasn't too long ago. I think it was like a few months ago. Um, so I walked out of my room. I felt completely fine. I don't know what I was talking about, but we were talking, and then he started having like wanted to
Who's
start having,
he? Who's he?
huh? My
Who's
dad.
he? Oh.
My dad. So he wanted to start having conversation, and my stepmom was sitting on the couch too. So I was in the living room, and I was just standing behind the couch, like sometimes I'll just stand there and talk to him. And so as he was talking, like I started to like my vision started to blur, and I could just hear him, and I could hear my thoughts too. And I felt like, and after that,
Yeah.
I couldn't really see anything. And then, like my dad, I just heard my dad stop talking, and then, my stepmom was like, "Kaden, you're about to faint," and I was like, "No, I'm not," because I
Yeah, that
couldn't.
happened. That literally happened to me in class.
I wasn't really even thinking. Like I couldn't really think, and then she said, "Yes, you are," and then she immediately ran up, and I started to fall back, and then she caught me, and then brought me to the couch, and then like it was like I felt like dizzy, and then like my vision was blurry, and I couldn't like it started to get brighter, but then better, and then I sat there, and then she gave me some water. I started drinking it, and then I felt better, and then she gave me sugar,
Yeah,
and then
that's happened to me. Like you
yeah, and
remember in
also
class when I like got like a paper cut? I basically remember I cut myself on the history book in class.
no, I don't remember.
Do you remember that? Cause yeah,
No.
it was so basically. This is I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
have another story after this. There's another story which I might do next episode that happened in history
I
class.
wasn't
I'm
done.
not gonna tell that.
I'm not my story. I'm not done.
Oh, you're not done with your story? Okay.
Yeah. So like when I was younger, I don't know how old I was. I was young, but my dad took me to IHOP, and
So
like
IHOP, but do
no, um so like my stomach kind of hurt. I didn't really feel that good. So he took me
paint
to the
part
bathroom.
one. Backrooms? I thought you said backrooms for a second.
No, bathroom. And
Said in the backrooms.
so I just went to the bathroom, and I think like right
Got
as
no
I
clip.
stepped, like I went to go to the bathroom, and then
Sharding.
like literally stop it. So I went to go to the bathroom, and right as I got in there, like everything was blurry, and then I was like kind of like whining, like oh my what,
What if
and my dad
this
was
was not?
freaking out.
What if the audio wasn't recorded?
What?
What if the audio didn't record?
I thought you said the audio wasn't recording.
What if it wasn't?
Is it? It better be.
It probably is. All right, continue.
Probably. Check it.
And it is. It is. It is.
Imagine just a whole hour of us sitting here.
Yeah. It would probably record
Um,
mine because
so-
it has my mic. Okay.
So, so yeah,
You're at
it was
IHOP
blurry.
sharding.
What? I didn't even have to go to the bathroom.
Then why'd you
So
go to the
it was
bathroom in IHOP then?
because my dad wanted me to feel better.
By
Anyway,
sharding in the bathroom?
oh my god, you threw it in a dumpster and started a fire, so don't even.
I didn't
Anyway.
do that. But okay.
So anyway, so yeah, I was like sitting on the ground, just kind of like crying. I was crying because my dad was
My
freaking
tum
out.
tum hurt.
He immediately carried me and took.
Did you call 911?
I drank some lemonade, and then I felt way
IHOP
better.
sells lemonade.
I'm gonna kill
Okay.
you.
Okay. Let me. Alright. This is story time for me now. Alright. Okay. So I have one. I'm gonna do one from like this year, earlier this year. And I'm gonna do one from like like my first big injury, but it wasn't even really injury basically. So I have another history class thing that happened in history class, which is super embarrassing, and I might do in next episode in this story time segment. But Kaden remembers that, and
I remember what?
remember when I did something very embarrassing in history that one day?
Yeah, you put your fingers in your mouth.
No, I
Although you
didn't.
know-
Okay. Actually, stop. Okay,
I'm
so
just-
the first one.
No,
Stop.
hold on.
I'm
No,
telling my story.
I don't remember.
Okay, you remember when I tell you next episode. So
Were you crying?
no, I wasn't. Just stop. All
Oh,
right.
we got a story about the sub.
No, it's not the story about the sub. I'll do that maybe. I will do that maybe next episode too. Other than that, so this is the time when I almost fainted in class. So I was messing around in my history book, and I got a paper cut. Can't come back. I got a paper cut on the book, and I don't think you guys know this, but you obviously don't know this. I have a phobia of blood. So if I see blood, like, it's pretty
You freak
bad,
out?
and I could faint. Yeah, I freak out basically.
Yeah.
So I see I'm bleeding, and this is under my nail, so I like go straight under the nail. So that it was gonna hurt for a while. It's gonna scab up and everything. So we're continuing on that, and like I have a paper cut, so I go there, and go like clean myself off, clean it off. Can't really
Go
put a
there.
band-aid on that.
Where is there?
Like
Said
to
so-
the sink. I want to go clean off on the sink, and then
Yeah.
I just remember this. Like everything just it's like my vision like went terrible. I couldn't hear anything. I was getting super weak, and like I know this. I know what was happening because I've had this happen during baseball. I was playing baseball. So I'm basically about to faint at a sink in class in front of everybody.
That would have been terrible.
Everyone, if I actually fainted, like this was a week before. This is a week after. This is literally a week to the day after the super embarrassing thing. So I'm like, what? No, don't say anything. Don't say anything about that. Stop!
Is that
Stop!
What was it?
I'm not telling you. I'll tell you after, alright? But don't say it. It's gonna be a secret for next episode, alright?
It's not embarrassing, I promise.
Okay, just stop. The money is...
Come on. Is it the thing? Is it 2 words? And do they start with T and U?
Oh my god, stop! Stop, Hayden. I'll confront you after the podcast, alright? So, let me continue my story, alright? So this is a week after something super embarrassing happened that Kaden won't let it keep a secret.
I don't even know what it is.
Yes, oh my god. So,
I think I just...
Stop, Kaden, stop saying about it. Just stop.
It's a
All right.
question.
I'm not answering that question, alright? So I'm trying the super embarrassing thing. I don't want to have something super embarrassing happen again next week, basically. So I'm like panicking. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna faint in class after something really embarrassing happened last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't faint, which is good, but yeah.
You like back down like
Yeah, I sat down and like cooled off. I'm like, yeah. All right, so this is the last story I'm gonna tell. This might be the last story that we're gonna tell might be the last thing for the whole podcast because we're getting tired. But okay, so I used to do karate, and if you don't know karate is like probably like the the least, let's just say least COVID friendly sport you can do basically. Cause you're cutting boards, you're hitting boards that like everyone touches. You're on a mat basically, and you're like touching stuff that everyone touches basically. You're getting all their germs on, people spitting on it basically. So not good. And I got an infection in my hand. If you don't know what it is, okay, I got a wart, which if you don't know what warts are, I do not don't Google it. We gotta throw up. Sorry.
Oh my god. It's the little white circles.
It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's like it's an infection basically, and like it's a massive pimple basically, kind of. And just yeah, it's a massive pimple, and that like it's almost impossible. It will never get off if you don't like take it off basically. So I have this just thing on my wrist, and I'm like, I just wait. I don't know how I got it. Just I don't know like what happened. I don't know how I knew I had it. I just randomly got it. That's all I remember. So I think I wanted to go tell my parents that hey, I have something on my wrist, on my hand. What is this? It's like right like like right where your pinky is, like right below that, where you make a fist, go down, thumbs on top, on the bottom, right, like straight down from your thumb by your pinky. That's like right where it is. Probably a terrible description, but I'll show it on the camera. Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. It's right there. That's where it was. And I show him, and he touched it, and it hurt like pain basically. This is like a massive pimple basically, and didn't know what to do. So they like thought about it for a second, and then basically they just decided, let's pop it. So
What?
yes, that's the first thing they did, and they were gonna say if that doesn't work, pop it again, and basically it didn't work. They went to go grab like a sewing needle, popped it. It just went down, and basically it made it worse. So now it's a dead parasite that won't get off my hand and is reproducing rapidly. So I don't think I have a picture of it, but it was the most disgusting thing ever. It literally was like I don't know. It was like it caved in on itself, and like you could see it was like the most. I don't know how to describe it. It caved in on itself basically. When he popped it, when my mom popped it, and then it caved in on itself, so it had 4 quadrants. Then it just pussed up, and so now I have 4. The one wart warted on itself and and there was 4 of them. So yeah, I basically caved in itself. I basically had an Xbox logo of warts on my hand.
That what?
It looked like an Xbox logo. That's the only thing like it can make it like seem. It looked like an X basically. So I'm sorry, I'm coughing right now. So I had that on my hand, and everyone at school I thought I was growing a 6th finger on my hand. Like everyone thought of that, and I was like, because I got it bandaged up, and when I went to the next grade, because this carried over to the summer, I had new teachers, and I, being the devious person I am, because it was like all taped up, so it looked like I kind of like broke my hand basically. I'm like, I can't write. Can you please write for me? So like for a good week, I had people writing for me.
That's yeah.
Yeah, I'm stupid. And to continue this, I used to play basketball, which not proud of. I'm terrible at basketball. And when I play basketball, the coach, he grabbed my hand. And this is like the final straw. Like this made it so like I had to get up. He shook my hand. He basically pushed that wart, like made an indent into my skin, and basically it just popped. Basically, I had gloves on at the time because I didn't want like anyone seeing that basically because like it's disgusting. And so it basically bursted into my glove, and so there was pus all in my glove, and there was like orange white stuff, like just gooing out of the glove, and it hurt. It basically felt like I just like how it feels like when you like have a shot in.
Yeah.
It felt like that basically. Like it kept on. It was like and I had practice for an hour basically. So I basically had 4 warts. I had a wart that popped on me. That my mom popped. That spawned 4 more warts. I had 4 warts that just popped. So basically, I probably have like 16. I don't know, something warts. Probably like 16 warts right now. That's what I was thinking right there. But I don't know. I had like I was like thinking like, oh no, I just have like a billion warts right now on my hand. So I show my dad. He's horrified because like that's the most disgusting thing he's ever seen in his life. And basically, we get a doctor's appointment, and the only way you can really get rid of that thing is you have to. It's either you have to freeze it, you have to freeze the portion of your hand. So I froze he froze my pinky down. He like froze my pinky all the way down to my wrist.
How do you freeze it?
Like he grabbed like I don't know what I don't remember this stuff. I was like this is basically my dad telling me this. I don't remember. He just told me that he like the doctor's portion and how he started. I don't know that part, but my dad told me about those. So he froze it from my pinky, like with something down to my like wrist, and he had to cut. Like there's like the spot where it is. He had to dig into the skin and cut it off. Yes.
Why? Why do they?
Because that's the only way to do it. Because like that skin, that's dead basically. That skin is infected and it's never coming back. So that skin is now like I don't know why. Just if I get anything dirty, it's like pale as ever. Like I can't. No, it will never like get dirty basically. I don't know why. It's like something. I'm pretty sure it's like plastic mixed with like it's not skin. It's not skin. So I have part of me that's not skin. It's basically like it's like really well done. I don't know how this doctor made it. So then he put a piece of like plasticish stuff in my finger, my hand, and replaced skin, and it looks fine. So yeah. Yeah, I do have one more story, but it's a pretty big story, and so I want to save those stories for the next story time. Stories part of the Hunter and Caden board podcast.
I think you should just get it over with.
But we don't have any content for next episode. But we would probably have a lot of content like for what's going on in the world. So. All right. This is the last episode, This is the last thing I'm gonna do, and then episode's over. All right. All right. So this is the story of how. All right. No joke aside, me and Caden, we live in Vegas. All right. We live in Vegas. So this is the story of how I moved from Chicago to Vegas. All right. It's a long one, so this could be a whole entire half an episode by itself. But
no, never mind then.
No, it's not. It's not that long. It's not that long. It could be like a section.
Never mind then.
It's actually not that long.
Never mind then.
It's not that long. It's actually not that long. Okay, it's not that long. Like it could be like a full half of a section basically. So basically, So to start off, I don't know this, but it all started off in 2017 when me and my dad and my mom, we all went to Virginia. That can be a whole story on its own, that trip, but I'm not gonna do that because this episode's already too long. And yes, so me, me being oblivious, me just looking at these beaches. Now you don't just know I was at the beach, okay? Um, so I was my dad got a call that he was getting promoted to head, like he was head of something. He was a manager, and he was like double his pay basically to move to Vegas. And this is literally like I'm like I'm used to live in basically in the middle of the country. Now I'm basically gonna live on the west coast. So
Chicago is in the middle of the country. Virginia is not.
no, because I used to live in Chicago, not Virginia. I was gonna move from where I lived, basically in the middle of the country, to the other side of the country, basically. So what? So I don't know any of this. This is July. Like I don't think my parents. This is like incredible because we started moving, like our moving process, in July. Like we came back July 2nd. I'm pretty sure. Like that's basically when the moving process began, and we actually moved the 15th of November. So the anniversary is coming up soon. So maybe I can do until that. So basically, they got home. My parents are like, okay, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna tell Hunter this? And they didn't tell me. I had to figure it out myself basically. So we go by. They grab a realtor, and so then we are back. Now we're in September basically. Past my birthday. So I'm playing with my friends. All my friends. We live a couple ways away. We live like a couple houses down. They live a couple houses down. And I can see my house from where we're playing outside. So and then I see just a random girl come out of a car that just pulled up in front of my house. And I'm like, what? Why was there just a random girl that coming out of my house? And that, oblivious to me, was a realtor that was looking at our house to try to sell it. So I'm like, who's that person over there? Why do they want to be why are they like looking at my house? Why are my parents letting this person in? So I'm confused. I'm like, alright, let's keep on playing this, and then I'm gonna go home and check out what that stuff is. So we play a game, I check it out. I'm going home to check it out. There's a Happy Meal right on the table, and she left already. So there's a Happy Meal on the table, and basically when you have a Happy Meal and you think something suspicious is going on, something suspicious is going on. Just it is. This is like during the Beanie. I'm pretty sure this is during the Beanie Baby train. Like when they had that. Like I wanted the penguin. I wanted the penguin. Fine, that's another episode. That could be another story. But I got it. And I'm like, oh. And then during dinner, I'm like, so who's that girl that randomly came over? I saw their car. And then that's when my parents told me that, hey, we're going to Vegas. And the funny part is, a couple like before we moved, before like we went to Virginia, basically before everything started, we were watching like this video. I was watching this TV show. I forgot what it was called. It was Mighty Med. Yeah, it was Mighty Med. And they did a collaboration with Lab Rats. And the bad guy he filmed a video saying, "You're never gonna catch me." And and it looks like he's on the Eiffel Tower. But they made a joke that he's the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Not the Eiffel Tower in Paris, the Eiffel Tower in Vegas. So they got all the way to Vegas, and I'm like, hey Mom, Dad, can we go to Vegas one day? And they're like, nope, nope, nope. They both say no. The funny thing is, we moved Vegas. And the moving process, like, we got everything packed up, and literally like our house was pretty big. Our house was like pretty big, pretty big. Our backyard was pretty big too, and I don't even think people in Vegas know what a backyard is. But continuing, we got we got to the we got everything set up, and on the day we moved, like almost everyone in the neighborhood was like saying goodbye, because like we were like one of like the first people to build a house in the neighborhood. And I could probably see, because all my friends, they stay in the neighborhood, except one. One group. But it's in Chicago. It's like so different. So that's my story. That's probably the end of the first episode of the.
That didn't explain how you moved to Vegas.
I just did.
No, you just said,
well,
that
I'm
they just
tired,
said.
okay? We can continue this later, alright? We can continue this in episode 2, which should be on the
Tomorrow.
5-year anniversary of me moving here.
Tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. I can't do it tomorrow. So I'm gonna be.
What?
I'm gonna be at a friend's house. So that's the episode. Now I'm going to post this probably on Saturday. So this is probably a Saturday. We're literally filming this and recording this at 3:03. Like right now, this is 3:03 at night.
Hunter was being such
Saturday.
a monkey that
I'm posting this basically today.
Hunter was being such a monkey that he made me punch the wall.
Yeah, okay. FLVR. Alright.
Well, guys,
I
hope you. Hold on. I hope you enjoyed Hunter saying the F word that rhymes with maggot, and him taking out his lenses and stabbing a kid in the eye. And yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed. We might have people on helping out next episode, but you never know. Well, bye.